Hey folks, and welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's day trading, swing trading, and market wrap. What I'd like to do first today, before we get into the market, and we had quite a rally on our hands today, is just go over something quickly. And this, you might have, those of you guys that are avid followers of my videos and InTheMoneyStocks.com's videos, have probably noticed there were no videos for the last 3 market days, going back to last Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. And I'd just like to quickly explain the reasoning. When the markets are dull for day trading, there's really no reason for us to do a video. You know, we could talk a little bit about the markets, the market internals, but that's all done in our day trading market wrap on the website. So if you want, you can always go to the daily market report on InTheMoneyStocks.com and read all about what happened between gold, interest rates, the markets, market internals, what we're expecting in the 10-year yield, and basically everything you could possibly want is on the website under that. So we will not do a video if there's so little trading. If there's 1 trade or 2 trades and it's just kind of a $50 scalp here and there, and we're up $100 for the day, it's really not worthwhile for us to do a video for that purpose. So in those cases, for the last 3 days, that's the way it's been. And at InTheMoneyStocks.com, in the intraday stock chat, those of you that participate in that, you guys will all understand that you cannot force action. Those who force lose, and that's one of the things we teach in the intraday stock chat is patience and how to recognize level 2 action and market action on charts. Alright, we read chart patterns, technicals, as well as level 2. And between reading those 2 things, we make a nice score at InTheMoneyStocks.com in our day trading market chat, as do our subscribers. So again, that's the reason for no videos. Now let's get right into the markets. Up here we have the ES futures chart, and this basically dictates how the market went today. And what you can see here is, pre-market we were kind of up a little bit, down a little here, and then the market opened right around here. We sold off a little bit, then rallied up, then kind of floundered for that whole middle area of the day. Well, then what happened? The Fed came out with their Beige Book report at around 2 o'clock today, and all of a sudden you saw a huge rally in the market, sending the Dow up 187 points for the best gain of the year. The Nasdaq was up about 32 points. And now let's talk about the Beige Book. What did it say? The Fed basically said in the Beige Book that they did not see abnormal inflation in the markets, in the economy. And that was basically all the market needed to hear. When they heard that the Fed was not as worried as maybe some thought in the inflation realm, that was all we needed, and up we went in the markets. Up huge. Everything rallied. As bad a day as yesterday was, it was a better day today in the upside. Good volume in the market, positive breath, and up we went. Now, this is an interesting thing to look at. Now, keep in mind that this is what was released today, but tomorrow morning at 8:30 we have the PPI, and Friday we have the CPI numbers. All right, these numbers are key inflation gauges. So while we rallied today hard, let's keep in mind, don't go crazy. Don't jump back into the market here. At InTheMoneyStocks.com, if you read the daily market report, you're going to see that we're very kind of cautious and staying on the sidelines because this is options expiration week. Options expiration week, if you've been reading the daily market report, we tell you this is whipsaw, guys. Huge moves up, huge moves down, and all they're trying to do, the big guys, the market makers, the Goldman Sachses of the world, and the JP Morgan Chase, and all those, they're just trying to scare the little guy out of the market here by rallying it up, sending it down hard. And all this is trying to do is to get them so the options expire worthless. We'll probably end the week about flat, give or take a couple points, and that'll be what happens. So keep that in mind. So we rallied hard today. We have inflation gauges tomorrow. If those come out to show more inflation than people expect, guess where we're going? Right back down hard. So again, that could be whipsawing. Everyone that was like, yes, let's go long today, might get stopped out tomorrow. So let's keep that in mind, all right, guys? So be very careful with going in the market right now until Friday's over. By afternoon on Friday, everything should be priced in, and we could look to move into the market for a move the following week. And just follow the daily market report. We'll look at which way you should be looking to go. And if you're very interested, please sign up for our amazing swing trade alerts and our ETF reports. In addition, again, if you're a day trader, you got to be in this chat room. We're making money hand over fist, even on slow days. At least we're positive slightly, but it's on days like today where we do $900, which I'll show you guys. That's the days you wait for during the week. One day like that, and you basically pay for the week. Then you just do $200-300 every other day like that, and you have a great, phenomenal week. You make $2,000-3,000 for the week, and you're set. All right, folks. Again, we saw the market rally here. Now let's get right into the day trades. I'm going to bring up my little P&L box here, which is a snapshot of the actual P&L box for you guys to see. All right, and what you can see here is that we traded blue today, which is our swing trade. We're holding that long term, all right? We've been down a little bit, a couple pennies every day over the last couple days, so we've taken a little bit of a loss. But today we were up 3 pennies, and yes, we are holding a very big position on this play. And that is, I'm not recommending that for the faint of heart. All right, it's only because in the day trading account, I know I can make money in all my other plays for the most part, that I'm willing to take a bigger position than normal, because obviously when we drop down, I can still make money on the day trading side. We also traded CSUN. CSUN we traded in and out 3 times today, all right, for a total of over $600. We caught the last move of the day where it jumped from $11. We entered 2,000 shares, all right? Large position, yes, but a very tight stop because we knew it was going to go. And if you were in the day trading chat, you would have been right alongside me in this. And we knew it would run, so we entered 2,000 shares at 11.03. Sold at the first resistance point of 11.19, 1,000. So we locked in a profit there and let the rest of the position run up to 11.36 where we sold the last 1,000, banking almost $400, $500 there. Alright folks, the other one was Mama. We tested, nothing doing there. We just closed out 15. And NOVC, which we're expecting to bounce in soon, so we're going to watch that tomorrow in the day trading chat room. We closed out 50 bucks. Alright folks, let's look at this a little more here. Alright, what we're going to do now is just focus in on the day trades. Again, our swing trade is the blue, and you can see over the past few days it's taken a little bit of a hit. We're still holding that long, expecting a rally. This is more of a longer term view, guys. Again, a swing trade. So we're not talking about a day trade. We're going to swing, meaning a couple weeks to a month, maybe more, depending on how the internals look on this stock. Alright, let's look at the CSUN plays. Well, let's start with the first play of the day. First play of the day was Mama. Alright, this is when we first initially started to rally in the markets, and you can see that we pushed up here, we pulled back, and it looked like to me like we were going to start to rally up a little bit here, little increase in volume down here. We picked it up here, nothing doing really. We sold for a $15 gain. Not a big deal. Quick in. If it's not working out, we exit in the chat room. Discipline is key in the day trading chat room. You got to go along with it. If you don't have discipline, then you have to rely on me for discipline, and you have to listen when I get out of a position. If you happen to be in the same position, it's pretty smart to move out. All right, folks. The next play was our NOVC. What you see is we push down here, all right? And on the daily, look at where did that touch? The 20 MA. All right, great move here based on some big news in the drug company. And we sold off all the way down here. We touched the 20, and that was my signal to buy. I picked it up here. We were up 100 and change. I took 50 off the table. It didn't materialize as fast as I wanted, all right? So, as you can see, it kind of rallied the rest of the day and closed down just about where we sold it anyways. No big deal. We took 50 off the table. I only did 1,000 shares there. Alright, folks, the last play I'm going to go over in the day trading chat room was the CSUN. Played it here for a little bit, grabbed a little bit, sold. Just, you know, nothing more than 50, 75 bucks. Waited again, played it over here again for another little bounce, took $50 off the table. The key was, looking at the chart, you know you're in for a bounce. Look at this little bottom here, shaping, alright? They were not letting the stock go much below $11, so buying at 11.03 to 2,000, it was very secure to know that I could dump it because someone was sitting on the bid and refreshing hundreds lots after one another. So it was very unlikely to break, and if it did, I had to stop just a couple pennies below. Having said that, the stock's volume came into the stock when other solar plays took off today in the hot market, and up we went. Look at this meteoric rise, guys. I mean, I only took off $400 or $500. If I had held my 2,000, I would have made over $1,000 today in this move. However, I tell people in the day trading chat room, do not get greedy. Greedy kills you. Greedy will take your money. You take what you're given. When you think you've had enough, you move out. No big deal, no loss, always a gain. Alright? I'd much rather take a profit of a couple hundred than a loss of 500, 600 waiting for a move that doesn't materialize or expecting a move higher when it just falls down. So that's that's the trading for today, folks. Again, we're holding the blue overnight. We're going to hold that for another couple weeks. We do have a stop on that, but if you really want to know, you got to subscribe to the Swing Trade Alerts. Everything else looks phenomenal. Again, one thing I want to point out to you guys after hours today is the Hoku. Hoku, look at this. Someone must have known some news because they got a 600 million plus contract. This is a microcap, folks. This stock is going to be up almost 100% tomorrow, if not more. All right, after hours, it closed at 460. It's trading right now at 806 by 809 after hours. Watch this one for tomorrow, guys. In addition, what I'm going to tell you guys is look for sympathy plays. All right, if you're in the day trading chat room with me, or if you want to sign up, very cheap. You make more in one day than the subscription is for a month. And we'll be looking for sympathy plays to play off this because other little micro alternate energies will run. Have a wonderful evening, guys. We'll talk tomorrow.